Oh. Sure, it's fucking awesome. What are you doing? I was watching a Ray William Johnson video a little while back when The Lion King was coming out, and everyone was freaking the fuck out that The Lion King's back in theaters, even though you've owned it on VHS for 20 years, and now you can pay money to go see it in a theater, and oh my god, I can't wait. And he said something I thought was pretty awesomely hilarious and true, which was, if you're a lion mother and you have 2 cubs, and you name one Mufasa and one Scar, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen? Obviously, one's gonna turn out to be fucking evil. You're just setting that kid up for a bad life. So I want to talk about the fact that not only is that fucked up, but the rest of the Disney movies are all fucked up. So I want to share with you some things that I've learned from Disney movies. I really want to focus on the princesses of the Disney movies because, you know, I identify with them as a princess myself. First of all, you should wear something that's completely inappropriate for a 16-year-old. Take, for example, Ariel from The Little Mermaid. She's walking around or swimming around in a fucking seashell bra all the time. All the time. The fuck? Like, I wasn't allowed to wear a 2-piece bathing suit till, like, college. Jasmine's permanently in a Halloween genie outfit. Skank. I mean, even if it's not evident in their costume, you just know that they're a whore. Snow White has 7 male dwarf friends. Right. Cinderella, she's a blonde, so she's a whore. Belle, she's French, so she's a whore. I mean, can we talk about the fact that fucking Belle theoretically had sex with an animal? Isn't that bestiality? Does everyone just ignore that? I also just want to say that Disney movies made me have completely unrealistic hair expectations. Rapunzel, those are fucking extensions. Cinderella or Belle or somebody ties their hair with a ribbon. Have you ever tried to tie your hair with a ribbon? Yeah, good fucking luck with that. Ariel made me, like, heartbroken that I wasn't a ginger. First of all, honey, where are your freckles? It is genetically impossible for you to not have freckles and that color hair. Second of all, nobody is born with fire engine fucking red hair. That fucking came from a bottle, bitch. You are not fooling anybody. And then I also grew up to realize that I don't want to be a ginger. Nice try. Jasmine's got a ponytail the size of a fucking tree trunk. Pocahontas has perfect looking hair all the time, and she doesn't have a fucking hairbrush. Where's your hairbrush? Not to mention, all of these princesses are constantly walking around singing. Like, when I was little, I'm like, am I supposed to just, like, be singing all the time? Do you know how many times I was in a pool and I'd be like, like pretending I was a fucking Little Mermaid? Like, I'm surprised someone didn't go up to my mom and go, can you tell your child to shut the fuck up? It goes the baker with his tray like always. Like, bitch, can you stop narrating everything that's going on in a song? I love that song. I do. But you know what? If any real human being did that, it would be obnoxious. But that's what I fucking thought you were supposed to do. You're supposed to walk around and narrate everything in a song, which is why I grew up the way that I did. Disney movies also taught me that animals should be my friends and pets, but also my servants. Ariel's got fucking Sebastian and Flounder and they're friends, but she makes them do shit for her. She's a bitch. Don't even get me started on Cinderella. Do you know how many times I've stood in my room and sang around to myself to the birds of the fucking, hey, who wants to steal my dress and shit, and fucking wash my back with a sponge? Nobody. I thought this is how it's supposed to work. Where are all my mice to fucking do my laundry and shit? Fucking go to the store for me. Hey, Mr. Mouse, what are you doing? You're supposed to be fucking serving me. Jasmine's got Raja, and all Raja is good for is just sitting there wanting to blow his brains out from listening to that bitch fucking complain nonstop. I mean, even Aladdin, he's got a magic carpet, and he's fucking like, what does a poo do? I feel horrible for a poo. A poo just wants to, like, live life and be a monkey, and yet you're forcing him to wear this stupid outfit and be your fucking monkey servant. They also taught me that I should have a healthy fear of old people, fat people, ugly people, because they're all gonna fuck your life up. Ursula, old, fat, ugly. Jafar, old, ugly. Scar, ugly. Beast in Beauty and the Beast, ugly, but then you're supposed to fall in love with him. Cinderella's stepmom, old, ugly. The fucking bitch lady that turns herself into a witch or some shit in Sleeping Beauty, old, ugly. I mean, that's why we all grow up thinking that people are witches and shit, because they're just old and ugly. They're like, well, that person's definitely gonna fuck my life up if I trust them. But let me just say that I've been on this planet for a little while, and not once has an old person ever fucked my shit up. Ever. They're always sweet and nice, or crazy at least, I don't know, but they're happy, right? I mean, why you gotta slam old people like that? It also taught me that my main goal in life should be to find a fucking prince and marry him. The end. There's never another plot for a chick Disney star other than you fall in love at the end. It's not like, oh hey, I'm the Little Mermaid and I just want to figure out my life because I'm a mermaid or something. Like, no. Your main goal is fall in love with Prince and grow legs and, you know, walk around on them. And then get married. Like, why couldn't Cinderella have been about her finally saying fuck you to her stepmom and, like, playing a bunch of practical jokes on them and then, like, getting a job and moving out of their house? Sounds like a good fucking movie to me. Not to mention, they're all so young, like, when they get married. They're all, like, fucking teenagers. You telling me I'm supposed to want to get married when I'm 16? Plus, there's always some level of conflict happening when they're actually getting married. Like, the Little Mermaid was not supposed to sell her soul to the Sea Witch and go marry Prince Eric because King Triton said, don't fucking do that. Daddy, I love it. I mean, what's the moral of that story? You deliberately disobey your parents and you live happily ever after? I'm just confused and angry and I don't know what to think. I don't. It's a mixture of disappointment and fucking what the fuck. I mean, I really could go on forever and ever and ever about this. But I think I've made my point. So I'm gonna stop. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We put out new videos every Wednesday. Yeah. Now who wants to edit the video and upload it? Kermit does. You're my fucking animal friend servant man. No, seriously, can you make me lunch?